Assistant Professor in Andhra Pradesh State University's Electronics and Communication Engineering 2018 Question Paper Solutions Part 1, that is from question number 1 to question number 30. Question number 1. If A is 4 by 4 matrix with determinant of 4, then determinant of adjoint A is. In the question, they have mentioned A is a square matrix of order. If A is a square matrix of order n, then determinant of adjoint A is mod A power n minus 1. In the question they have given A is 4 by 4 square matrix, therefore order of the matrix given is n is equal to 4. Also given the determinant of matrix is 4. Then determinant of adjoint A is mod A, its value is 4 power n minus 1, n is 4, that is 4 power 4 minus 1, 4 cube, it is 64. The correct answer is option 2. Question number 2. If A is 3 by 3 matrix with determinant is 3, then determinant of adjoint A is. So we know that if A is a square matrix of order n, then determinant of adjoint A is mod A power n minus 2, n minus 1 whole square. In the question, they have mentioned A is a 3 by 3 matrix. Therefore, order of matrix A is 3. N is equal to 3. Also given the determinant of matrix is 3. Then adjoint A determinant is equal to mod determinant of A n minus 1 whole square. That is determinant of A is 3, n minus 1, n is order of matrix minus 1 whole square, 3 minus 1 whole square, 3 power 2 square, that is 3 power 4. Answer is 81. Correct option is 3. Question number 3. If A is orthogonal matrix, then determinant of A is. So we know that a square matrix of order n by n is said to be orthogonal matrix if A transpose is equal to A transpose A is equal to identity matrix, or otherwise A transpose is equal to A inverse. So this is a condition. Next, if A is an orthogonal square matrix of order n, then determinant of A is either plus 1 or minus 1. Therefore, determinant of orthogonal matrix is plus 1 or minus 1. Correct option is 3. Question number 4. If the eigenvalues of matrix A are 4 by 3, 3 by 2 and 2, which of the following are the eigenvalues of adjoint A? So the formula is, if A is a square matrix and lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 are the eigenvalues of matrix A, then eigenvalues for adjoint A are mod A by lambda 1, mod A by lambda 2, mod A by lambda 3. So using this formula, so let us see some more properties of related to eigenvalues. The product of eigenvalues is determinant of matrix, sum of eigenvalues is trace of the matrix. If lambda is a eigenvalue of non-singular matrix, then 1 by lambda is eigenvalue of A inverse, mod A by lambda is a eigenvalue of adjoint A. So using the properties of these three properties of eigenvalues, we will solve this question. Here 3 eigenvalues are given, lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3, and the values of these eigenvalues are, so lambda 1 is 4 by 3, lambda 2 eigenvalue is 3 by 2, the value of eigenvalue lambda 3 is 2. then the product of eigenvalues will give the determinant of matrix. So 4 by 3, 3 by 2, and then 2. So determinant of matrix is 4. Next, the eigenvalues of adjoint A are eigenvalues of adjoint A are mod A by lambda 1. So modulus of determinant of A by lambda 1, that is determinant of A is 4 by lambda 1. Lambda 1 is 4 by 3, comma determinant of A by lambda 2 3 by 2, determinant of A by lambda 3, lambda 3 is 2. Now the eigenvalues are 3, 8 by 3, comma 2. 3, 8 by 3, comma 2 are the eigenvalues of adjoint A. So eigenvalues of adjoint A are 3, 8 by 3, 2. So among the given options, option 2 is correct. Next question. Find C of Lagrange's mean value theorem for a function f of x given. We know that Lagrange's mean value theorem, let f of x is defined in a closed interval a comma b such that f of x is continuous in the closed a comma b and f of x is differentiable in open interval a comma b, then there exists at least one point or one value, that is c, such that f dash of c is equal to f of b minus f of a by b minus a. Using this Lagrange's mean value theorem, we try to solve this problem. Here f of x is 7x square plus 4x and f dash of x is 14x plus 4. F dash of x is 14x plus 4. Closed interval given a comma b is minus 1 comma 4. The value of a is minus 1 and b is 4. Now f of b. F of b is, substitute the value of 4 in the function f of x. In the function f of x, substitute the value b is equal to 4. So we will get f of b 7 into 4 square plus 4 into 4, it is 128, and f of a, f of minus 1, its value is 7 minus 4, that is 3. Here f of b is 128, f of a is 3. Now f dash of c. F dash of c value is f of b minus f of a by b minus a, 128 minus 3, 4 minus of minus 1, that is 125 by 5. F dash of c value is 25. So we know f dash of x. We know f dash of x. So substitute x is equal to c. So f dash of c is equal to 14c plus 4. So equate this expression 1 and 2. From 1 and 2, 14c plus 4 is equal to 25. 14c is equal to 21, and then c is equal to 21 by 14. 7 3s are 21, 7 2s are 14, that is 3 by 2. 3 by 2, and the value of c is 1.5. The value of c is 1.5. So from this Lagrange's mean value theorem, if f of x is continuous in the closed interval a comma b and f of x is differentiable in the open interval a comma b, then there exists at least one point or one value c of x such that f dash of c is equal to f of b minus f of a by b minus a. Here the value of c is 1.5. The value of c obtained is 1.5, which exists in the closed interval minus 1 comma 4. Correct option is 1. Next question. So solve the given integral. The integral is integral 0 to pi by 4 0.5 sin x whole square sin 2x dx. To solve this integral, put sin x square is equal to y. Sin x square is equal to y. So differentiate on both sides, that is 2 sin x and d by dx of sin x is cos x dx is equal to dy. 2 sin x cos x is sin 2x dx is equal to dy. So replace the given integral I is equal to integral, also calculate the limits of for x is equal to 0. For x is equal to 0, the value of y is 0 from this expression. Put x is equal to pi by 4, then y limit is 1 by 2. Sin pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 whole square is 1 by 2. Now the integral I becomes integral 0 to 1 by 2 0.5 sin x whole square, that is taken as y, sin 2x dx is dy. 1 by 2 integral 0 to 1 by 2 y dy. So that is integral y is y square by 2. So y square by 2 0 to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. So y square is 1 by 2 whole square minus 0. The answer is, the value of integral is 1 by 16. Correct option is 1. Next question. The values of x, y, z respectively such that x plus y plus z is equal to 12 and x cube y z square is maximum. We need to calculate the values of x, y and z. So the given constant is x plus y plus z is equal to 12 and the function to minimize is f of x comma y comma z is x cube y z square. Using the method of Lagrange's multiplier, f of x comma y comma z is x cube y z square and g of x comma y comma z is x plus y plus z minus 12. So using this formula, delta f is equal to lambda into delta g, Lagrange's multiplier method. Delta f is d by dx of function plus d by dy of function plus d by dz of function is equal to lambda into the constant function. So after solving, so we will get this expression 3x square y z square comma x cube z square comma 2x cube yz is equal to lambda of 1 comma 1 comma 1. Now on equating the both sides, on equating LHS and RHS part, we will have 3x square y z square is equal to lambda, x cube z square is equal to lambda, 2x cube yz is equal to lambda. On solving, the value of x is 6, z is equal to 4 and y is equal to 6. Therefore x comma y comma z is equal to 6 comma 2 comma 4. 6 comma 2 comma 4. Here none of the options are correct and this question is deleted from the question paper. There are two reasons. None of the option is correct and here they have to mention it is minimum. The function is minimum. Next question. Question number 8. Double integral of x square y plus xy square dx dy over the area between y is equal to x square and y is equal to x. In the question they have mentioned we need to calculate the integration value and the given lower bound is y is equal to x square and the upper bound is y is equal to x. So using these two, y is equal to x square, it can be written as y minus x square is equal to 0. We know here y is equal to x. Replace y with x, that is x minus x square is equal to 0, x into x minus 1 is equal to 0 and the values of x are x is equal to 1 comma x is equal to 0. Now the limits of integration for x are x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 1 and for y is equal to x square comma y is equal to x and the function is x square y plus xy square dx dy. Now we need to calculate the inner integral. Inner integral y is equal to x, y is equal to x square to y is equal to x. This is the inner integration. So for this integral y is equal to x square to y is equal to x square y plus xy square dy, on solving we have this value 5x power 4 minus 3x6 minus 2x power 7 divided by 6. The value of this integration is this one. Substitute this value here. We will have integral x is equal to 0 to x is equal to 1, 5x power 4 minus 3x power 6 minus 2x power 7 divided by 6 into dx. Now integral x is 5 into x power 4, that is x power 5 by 5. Limits of integration is 0 to 1, 1 by 6 minus 3 into x power 6, that is x power 7 by 7. Limits of integration is from 0 to 1 minus 2 into x power 8 by 8. Limits of integration is from 0 to 1. On solving, its value is 1 by 6 into 9 by 28. So the final answer is 3 by 56. The double integral of x square y plus x is equal to plus xy square dx dy over the area y is equal to x square and y is equal to x. The area is 3 by 56. Option 1 is correct. Question number 9. In the given question, they have given the direction of vector v1 2i plus j, its derivative is root 5, and in the direction of vector v2 I plus j, the derivative is 3 root 2. Now the modulus of vector v1 is root 5 and its unit vector for v1 is u1. Unit vector for v1 is u1, that is 2 by root 5 comma 1 by root 5. Similarly, unit vector v2, unit vector for v2 is u2, unit vector for v2 is u2. Similarly, unit vector for v1 is u1. So here unit vector for v2 is u2, 1 by root 2 comma 1 by root 2. Now delta f into u1 is root 5. The directional derivative delta f into u1 is root 5. Delta f is a 2 by root 5 plus b into 1 by root 5, its value is root 5. Here 2a plus b is equal to 5. Similarly, delta f into unit vector u2, its value is 3 root 2, directional derivative 3 root 2, a into 1 by root 2, b into 1 by root 2 is 3 root 2, a plus b is equal to 6. So say it as equation 1, equation 2. On solving equation 1 and equation 2, a is equal to minus 1, b is equal to 7, and we need to calculate the derivative of f of x comma y in the direction I plus 3j. Derivative in the derivative in the direction of vector direction v3 is I plus 3j mod modulus of vector v3 is square root of 1 plus 9, that is 2 to 10, and unit vector is 1 by root 10 comma 3 by root 10. Now delta f into u3, a into 1 by root 10 plus b into 3 by root 10. u3 is the unit vector for the vector v3. So a value is minus 1 into 1 by root 10, b value is 3, b value is 7, b value is 7 into 3 by root 10. So it is 20 by root 10, 2 root 10. So correct answer is 2 root 10, option 1. Next question. Residue of the function 17 minus e power minus 2z by z cube at its poles is. So the formula for residue, to calculate the residue, is if f of z has a pole of order n at z is equal to a, pole of order n at z is equal to a, then residue of f of z at z is equal to a is residue of f of a is equal to 1 by n minus 1 factorial d power n minus 1 by dz power n minus 1 z minus a whole power n f of z at z is equal to a. This is a formula to calculate the residue value for a pole of order n at z is equal to a. Using this formula, for the given function f of z 17 minus e power minus 2z by z cube, which has a pole of order 3 and the pole lie at 0. Therefore a value is 0. Now residue of f of a, that is f of 0, is equal to 1 by n minus 1 factorial 1 by 3 minus 1 factorial dn minus 1 by dz power n minus 1 into z power n. So z power n, z minus a whole power n. So z minus 0 whole power n, that is 3 f of z. F of z is 17 minus e power minus 2z by z cube. So 1 by 2 factorial is 2, d square by dz square z cube 17 minus, so this z cube and z cube get cancelled off. Now 17 minus e power minus 2z 1 by 2 minus 4 e power minus 2z. So we need to calculate its value at z is equal to a value is 0, that is 1 by 2 minus 4 e power minus 0, e power minus 0 is 1. So correct answer is minus 4 by 2, 2. The residue of the given function is minus 2. Correct answer is 2. Option 1 is wrong. Correct answer is 2. Next question. By Newton-Raphson method, the real root of equation x e power x minus 2 after its first approximation with the starting value x is equal to 1 is. So let us see the formula for Newton-Raphson method, that is Newton-Raphson formula or Newton integration formula is given as x power n plus 1 is equal to x power n minus f of x by f dash of x in base n. The for first approximation put x is equal to 0, that is x of 1 is equal to, for first approximation n is equal to 0, x of 1 is equal to x naught minus f of x naught by f dash of x naught. Here f of x is x into e power x minus 2. The starting value x naught, initial value x naught is equal to 1. Therefore f of x naught, that is f of 1 is equal to e power 1 minus 2. So e power 1 is 2.71 minus 2, 0.71. f dash of x is equal to x e power x plus e power x. This is f dash of x. Now f dash of x naught is equal to f dash of 1, that is 1 into e power 1 plus e power 1, e power 1 plus e power 1. Its value is 5.43. For first approximation x1 is equal to x naught is 1 minus f of x naught 0.718 divided by f dash of x naught 5.43. On calculation it is 0.868. 0.868. Correct option is 3. Question number 12. Which of the following numerical methods is or used to solve the nonlinear simultaneous equations? So here to solve nonlinear algebraic equations we will use Newton-Raphson method. This Euler's method is used to solve differential equations. Newton-Raphson method is used to solve linear and nonlinear algebraic equations and algebraic and transcendental equations. Euler's method is used to solve differential equations. So let us see some more points. Newton-Raphson method to solve nonlinear equations, Runge-Kutta method to solve ordinary differential equations, Simpson's rule, numerical integration method, Gauss elimination method. It is used to solve linear simultaneous equations. The numerical solutions for integration of functions is obtained by using trapezoidal rule or Simpson's 1/3 rule or Simpson's 3/8 rule. Numerical solutions to differential equations. The methods are Euler's method, Runge-Kutta method, and numerical solutions for nonlinear equations are bisection method, regular falsy method, Newton-Raphson method, or secant method. Secant method is also called modified regular false method or interpolation method. So from this the correct answer is option 1. Question number 13. So this is related to properties of mean and variance. So mean or expectation E of x plus k is equal to expectation of x plus k. The expectation of constant is because expectation of constant is constant itself. Next, second property, expectation of ax plus b is equal to a into expectation of x plus b. Third property, expectation of ax plus by is a into expectation of x plus b into expectation of y. Expectation of xy is equal to product of individual means e of x into e of y if and only if x and y are independent. Similarly, let us see the properties of variance. Variance of constant is 0, but mean of constant is constant itself. Variance of x plus k is variance. Variance of ax plus b is equal to a square variance of x. Variance of ax plus by is equal to a square variance of x plus b square variance of y. Variance of x plus or minus y is equal to variance of x plus variance of y. Only plus symbol is here. Variance of x minus y is equal to variance of x plus variance of y. So based on these properties, try to solve this question 13. If constant k is added to the set of observed values with mean m and variance v. So new mean is mean plus k, new variance is variance itself. So it is not variance plus k, it is variance itself because variance of constant is 0 and mean and variance remain unchanged. So both are changed. If constant is added, mean changes, variance is unchanged. Variance is unchanged if some constant k is added. So here mean and variance is unchanged. So variance is unchanged but mean changes. So the correct option is 1. Question number 14. Given moderately asymmetrical distribution with mean 9 and median 7, then mode is. In statistics, the relation between mean, mode, median are related as mode is equal to 3 median minus 2 mean. Given mean is 9, median is 7, therefore mode is equal to 3 times of median 7 minus 2 times of mean. 3 sevens are 21 minus 2 nines are 18. So it is 3. The mode for the given asymmetrical distribution is 3. Question number 15. So we need to calculate the mode. For a grouped data, mode is equal to L1 L plus delta 1 by delta 1 plus delta 2 into H, where L is a lower limit of class containing the mode. L is a lower limit of class containing the mode. Delta 1 is excess of model frequency over frequency of preceding class, that is f minus f1. Delta 2 is f minus f2 preceding the frequency of succeeding class. H is a class size. For the given group data, the highest frequency is 28. Here it is 28. Now it is L. So L is lower limit of class containing the mode. 28 is a mode. Lower limit of 40 to 50 is lower limit is 40. Here lower limit is 40. Next, highest frequency is F and the frequency of preceding class is F1, frequency of succeeding class is F2. L is the lower limit of the frequency. frequency class. Now delta 1 is f minus f1. So here f is 28 minus f1 is 12, its value is 16. Delta 2 is f minus f2, 28 minus 20, delta 2 is 8. H is size of the model class. Size of model class 0 to 10 difference is 10, 10 to 20 difference is 10, 20 to 30 difference is 10. Likewise 70 to 80, 60 to 70 differences is 10. The size of model class is H, and the value of H is 10. Now we need to calculate the mode for a grouped distribution using this formula. The mode for grouped distribution, that is lower limit, its value is 40 plus delta 1 16, delta 1 plus delta 2 16 plus 8 into size, that is 10. 40 plus 16 by 24, that is 8 to the 16, 8 3 the 24 into 10. 40 plus 20 by 3, 40 plus 6.66, that is 46.666. This is the mode for the given grouped distribution, 46.667. Correct option is 4. Next question. It is related to probability. There are two baskets, each consists of 5 oranges and 3 guavas, and other basket consists of 3 oranges and 5 guavas. So that is basket 1 consists 5 oranges, 3 guavas. Basket 2 consists 3 oranges and 5 guavas. Also given, a dice is thrown, 1 or 6 appears, a fruit is selected at a random from first to basket. So if dice is thrown and the outcome is 1 or 6, the outcome of the dice is 1 or 6, only two outcomes are there. Pick any fruit from basket 1. If outcome is 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 out of 6 outcomes, pick any random fruit from the basket 2. This is the question given, and they ask to calculate the data in the question given, and they ask to calculate what is the probability of guava is selected. Now in basket 1 5 oranges 3 guavas, basket 2 3 oranges 5 guavas. If die is thrown, the output of die is 1,6, then pick any fruit from the basket 1. If the output of die is 2, 3, 4 or 5, then pick any fruit from the basket 2. Now the probability is from the dice roll. So probability of picking a fruit from the basket 1, that is 2 outcomes, 2 by 6. Probability of picking a fruit from the basket 2, PB of 2, that is 4 by 6. So PB of 1 is 1 by 3 and PB of 2 is 4 by 6, that is 2 by 3. Now the conditional probabilities of picking a guava from basket 1. So guava from basket 1 is 3 by 8. So that is conditional probabilities are 3 by 8, and picking a guava from basket 2, 5 by 8. 5 guavas and total fruits are 8. Now the probability of picking a guava is, picking a guava from basket 1. So for basket 1, PB1 is 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 into 3 by 8 plus probability of basket is, there are 4 outcomes, 4 by 6, that is 2 by 3, 2 by 3 into 5 by 8. So its value is 3 by 24 plus 10 by 24, 13 by 24. The probability that a guava is selected is 13 by 24. Correct option is 4. Next question. The number of people who speak Tamil is 5 and the number of people who speak English is 4. So 5 people can speak Tamil and 4 people can speak English, and also given Exactly, two people speak both Tamil and English. Two people speak both the languages. So it is represented with B. So people speaking with English is represented with E. People speaking with Tamil is represented with T. Therefore, total number of people here. So using Venn diagram, people speak Tamil is 5. People speak English is 4, and both are 2. Now total number of people is 5 plus 4 minus 2, that is 7. A union B is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Using the formula, now total number of people is 5 plus 4 minus 2. Total number of people is 7. Now the people who speak only Tamil, the people who speak only Tamil is 5 minus 2. Total 5 people are there, and remove the people, subtract the people who speak both the languages, that is 5 minus 2. So it is 3. The people who speak only English, 4 minus 2, its value is 2. Now the total number of ways to choose 2 people from 7, it is 7C to 21 ways. There are 21 ways to choose 2 people. No. Now the question is, if two people are chosen, what is the probability that they can speak each other? The total number of ways of choosing a people is 7C2, that is 21 ways. Out of those, the favorable outcomes we need to calculate. Favorable outcome means both can speak each other. Each has to understand the language. No. There are 3 people who speak Tamil. So Tamil T1, T2, T3. So here we can write T1, T2, T3. And 2 people who speak English, E1, E2. And there are 2 people who speak both the languages, B1, B2. Now the favorable outcomes are, person 1 from Tamil can talk to second person T2, T1 can speak with T3, T1 can speak with B1, T1 can speak with B2. Next, T2 can speak with T3, T2 B1, T2 can speak with B2. These people will understand the language that they are speaking to each other. These combinations will understand the language that they are speaking to each other. Next, E1, next is T3 can speak with B1, T3 can speak with B2. Next is English. There are 2 people who speak English. E1 can speak with E2, E1 can speak with B1, E1 can speak with B2. Next, E2 can speak with B1, E2 can speak with B2. Next, B1 can speak with B2. These are the total possible favorable outcomes. That is 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. 7. The total answer is 15. Total here it is 15. Now the probability that both can speak each other is 15 by total possible outcomes 21, 5 by 7. The correct answer is option 2, 5 by 7. Next, question number 18. So let x is a continuous random variable with probability density function given as f of x is equal to 2kx, and the limits are given. Then the mean value of x is. We know that mean value or expected value of continuous random variable x is given as expectation of x is equal to x bar, that is integral minus infinity to infinity x into f of x dx, x into f of x dx. Next, let f of x is a probability density function of continuous random variable x, then integral minus infinity to infinity f of x dx is 1. And the given function f of x is, this is the function mentioned here. Using this formula, integral minus infinity to infinity f of x dx is equal to 1, we try to obtain the value of k. So that is integral 0 to 3 2kx dx plus integral 3 to 6 it is the function value is 3k into dx, it is equal to 1. 2k is constant, integral x is x square by 2 and the limits are 0 to 3 plus 3k is constant, integral dx is x, limits of integration is from 3 to 6 equal to 1. Now 9k plus 3k into 3, it is equal to 1. 18k is equal to 1. The value of k is 1 by 18. Now the function f capital X of x is equal to 2kx, 2 by 18 into x, that is 9 by, sorry, x by 9, x by 9 for 0 less than or equal to x less than 3 and it is 3k. So 3k is 1 by 16 for 3 less than or equal to x less than 6. This is the function. The function f of x is equal to x by 9 for 0 less than or equal to x less than 3, 1 by 16 for 3 less than or equal to x less than 6. Now we need to calculate the expectation of the function, mean value of the function. So mean value for this function. So substitute x bar is equal to integral 0 to 3 x into x by 9 dx plus integral 3 to 6 x into 1 by, so here it is 1 by 6 1 by 6 x into x by 9 dx plus integral 3 to 6 x into 1 by 6 dx. 1 by 9 integral x square is x cube by 3, limits of integration is from 0 to 3 plus 1 by 6 integral x is x square by 2, limits of integration is from 3 to 6. So its value is 1 plus 9 by 4, that is 13 by 4. So the mean value of the given function x is 13 by 4. So correct option is option 3. In the question, first we need to calculate the value of k. We need to calculate the function and then using this limits of integration, expected value, expected formula, expectation formula, we need to calculate the mean value. Two formulas. And this formula is used to calculate k value. It is used to calculate the mean value. Question number 19. So it is related to uniform distribution. So for an uniform distribution, the probability density function within the interval a comma b, that is, this is a curve for the uniform distribution. Amplitude here is 1 by b minus a. So amplitude here is 1 by b minus a. Amplitude of the function is 1 by b minus a. Mean is a plus b by 2. Mean square value is a square plus b square plus ab by 3. Variance is b minus a whole square by 12. And standard deviation is square root of variance. These are the properties related to uniform distribution function. In the question, the interval a comma b is 110 comma 120. Now the amplitude of the function is, so from this we can calculate the amplitude. So amplitude of the function is 1 by b minus a. So 1 by b is 1 by 120 minus 110. 1 by 120 minus 110, that is 1 by 10. So amplitude here is 1 by 10. So we need to calculate the variance. So variance is b minus a whole square by 12. 120 minus 110. 120 minus 110 whole square by 12, that is 10 square by 12, 100 by 12, 25 by 3. Now the probability density function, probability of 112 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 115 is, so integral 112 integral 115 f of x into dx, that is integral 112 115, its amplitude is 1 by 10, it's a straight line, 1 by 10 dx. So that is 1 by 10 into integral x dx. Integral dx is x only. Limits of integration is from 112 to 115. So that is 1 by 10, 115 minus 112. It is 3 by 10, 0.3. The variance of x is 25 by 3 and probability of 112 less than x less than or equal to 115 is 0.3. Correct option is option 3. Next question. It is related to order and degree of differential equation. So the order of differential equation is the order of highest derivative appearing in it, and the degree of differential equation is the power of highest derivative appearing in it. But to calculate this degree, the equation has to be expressed in a form which is free from the radicals and fractional powers as far as derivatives are concerned. Now here the fractional part is here for the derivative dy by dx. So that is, we need to bring this differential equation into a form which is free from radicals and fractional powers for the derivatives. D cube x by dy cube whole power 5 is equal to 5 plus dy by dx. Now order is d cube y by d cube x dy cube. So here this is the highest derivative whose order is 3, third order differential equation, and the power of this highest derivative is 5, that is degree is 5. Therefore order and degree are 3, 5 respectively. Next question. To solve the given differential equation, which is a second order linear non-homogeneous differential equation with initial conditions y of 0 is equal to 1 by 4 and y dash of 0 is equal to 1. So we need to solve this. The general solution for this is, it consists of two parts, homogeneous solution and particular solution. Homogeneous part and particular solution. To solve for homogeneous part, keep particular solution as 0. That is d square x, d square y by, it should be d square y. D square y by dx square minus 4 dy by dx plus 4 into y is equal to 0. So apply Laplace transform. The roots are s is equal to 2 comma 2. Repeated roots exist. S is equal to 2 comma 2. For repeated roots, complementary solution is yc is equal to c1 plus c2x into e power 2x. This is a complementary solution. Next is to solve the particular solution. So particular solution yp is equal to e power 2x a cos 2x plus b sin 2x. And solving, particular solution is minus 1 by 4 e power 2x into sin 2x. Now the general solution consists of particular solution plus complementary solution, homogeneous part plus particular part, yh plus yp. That is y of x is equal to complete solution, y of x is equal to c1 plus c2x e power 2x minus 1 by 4 e power 2x into sin 2x. Applying the initial, we need to apply the initial conditions. Y of 0 is equal to 1 by 4 and y dash of 1 is equal to, y dash of 0 is equal to 1. By applying those initial conditions, we need to calculate the value of C1 and C2. So C1 is 1 by 4 and C2 is 1. Substitute the value of C1 and C2 in the general solution. That is y of x is equal to C1 plus C2x, 1 by 4 plus C2 is 1 into x e power 2x minus 1 by 4 e power 2x sin 2x. So 1 by 4 is 0.25 plus x into e power 2x minus 1 by 4 e power 2x sin 2x. So this is a complete solution. So correct answer is 0.25 plus x e power 2x minus e power 2x sin 2x by 4. Option 3 is a correct. Next, question number 22. With initial values y of 0 is equal to 1 and y dash of 0 is equal to minus 5, the solution to the differential equation d square y by dx square plus 12 dy by dx plus 36y is equal to 0 at x is equal to 1. Here the particular solution is 0 because right hand side part is 0. The general solution consists of only homogeneous solution only. So convert this d square y by dx square plus 12 dy by dx plus 36y, we need to calculate the roots, and the roots are repeated here. Our root is minus 6. For repeated roots, the complementary solution is y is equal to c1 plus c2x e power minus cx. That is c1 e power minus cx plus c2x e power minus 6x. So here this is the general solution. We need to calculate the value of c1 and c2 using the initial conditions. C1 is 1 and C2 is 5.5. Now the general solution is 1 plus general solution y of x is C1 plus C2 5.5 C2x e power minus 6x. This is the general solution. So for this general solution, we need to calculate the value of this general solution at x is equal to 1. So y of x at x is equal to 1 we need to calculate. So substitute x is equal to 1. On calculation we will get y of x at x is equal to 1, that is y of 1. So y of 1 is 6.5 into e power minus 6. 6.5 into e power minus 6, and this question is also deleted from the question paper because none of the answer is correct. Question number 22. This question is deleted because the answer for this question is 6.5 into e power minus 6. 6.5 into e power minus 6. This is the answer. So here all options are wrong. Question is deleted. Question number 23. Given magnetic flux 0.02 Webers which is passing through a coil having 2400 tons. So the number of turns is 2400 and the time is 0.2 seconds. The time period is 0.2 seconds. So from the Faraday's law, the flux linked with the coil placed in a time magnetic field induces electromagnetic field in it. The flux linked with a coil placed in a time varying magnetic field induces EMF in it, and the induced voltage or EMF is V is equal to minus N d phi by dt, where this negative sign indicates that induced flux opposes the main field flux. The magnitude of induced voltage V is equal to N d phi by dt. The value of number of turns is 2400 into varying flux is 0.0002 divided by time period 0.2 second. So induced voltage V is equal to 2.4 volts. So correct answer is 3. Next question. Question number 24. 5 identical resistors of 1 ohm are connected between the pair of nodes 1 3. So here 1 and 3, that is 1 ohm resistor between 3 and 4, 3 and 4. And next is 1 and 4. So 1 and 4 resistor is connected, 2 and 4, 2 and 4 resistor is connected, between 3 and 2 resistor is connected. The equivalent resistance across the nodes 1 and 2 is, we need to calculate the value of equivalent resistance across the nodes 1 and 2. As per the question, this is a bridge circuit obtained, and this bridge circuit is balanced bridge circuit because the product of opposite arm resistances, these are the opposite arm resistance, is equal to the product of opposite arm resistances are equal, therefore bridge is a balanced bridge. Once bridge is balanced, the current I flowing here is 0. So when current flowing is 0, it is open circuited. So when current flowing is 0, this resistor can be eliminated, which is open circuited. Now the equivalent resistance is, these two resistors are connected in series and these two resistors are connected in series. 1 ohm plus 1 ohm is 2 ohm, 1 ohm plus 1 ohm is 2 ohm. These 2 ohm resistors are connected in parallel to each other, 2 parallel to 2 ohm, that is 1 ohm. Now the equivalent resistance between the terminals 1 and 2 of the given bridge circuit is 1 ohm. So correct answer is option 1. Next question. Find the value of current I from a DC source. 2 volt source is given and 2 ampere current source is given. For a given circuit, let A be the node voltage. Let A be the node voltage, Ix be the current flowing through 1 ohm resistor. Now voltage at node A, voltage at node A is 2 volts. Now current flowing through resistor Ix is 2 volts by resistance is 1 ohm, current Ix is 2 ampere. So this current Ix is equal to 2 ampere. Now apply KCL at node A. So KCL at node A is, it tells, KCL gives sum of entering currents sum of incoming currents is equal to sum of leaving currents, outgoing currents. So this is KCL. Apply KCL at node A. Here entering currents are this current I and 2 amperes. I plus 2x is equal to leaving current Ix. So we know that Ix is 2, 2 plus I. Therefore current I is 0. So the current I is 0. That is, the current delivered by 2 volts DC source is Current delivered by 2 volts DC source is 0 ampere. So correct option is 1. Question number 26. To find the total impedance of the circuit given. Here 3 plus 5j ohms series, 3 minus 5j, these two are series. So 3 plus 5j is in parallel with 3 minus 5j. So the equivalent between Z equivalent between the node A and B. So let us assume this is node A and this is node B. So 3 plus 5j parallel to 3 minus 5j. So on calculation its value is 34 by 6. So the impedance between these terminals is 34 by 6. Now its value is 34 by 6 ohms. Now this 17 by 6 is in series with 34 by 6 in series with 1 by 2 ohms. So total impedance is 17 by 6, 30 plus 34 by 6 plus 1 by 2, that is 54 by 6, which is 9 ohms. The total impedance between the terminals here is 9 ohms. Correct option is 4. Next question. What is the value of current flowing through 1 kilo ohm resistor? Here it is also a bridge circuit. The bridge circuit is supplied with 10 volt DC source between the terminals A and B, and a resistor is connected between C and D. The condition for balanced bridge is the product of two opposite arm resistances are equal. So here this 4K resistor and 3K resistor are opposite arms, 6K and 2K are opposite arms. Now 4 into 3 is 12, 6 into 2 is 12. That is, the bridge is balanced. The bridge is balanced. So if the bridge is balanced, the current I flowing through 1 kilo ohm resistor. So the current I flowing through 1 kilo ohm resistor is 0. So correct answer is option 2. Next question. The Norton current and Norton's resistance for the given circuit shown in the figure is. So this circuit can be solved by using Milliman's theorem, and the statement for Milliman's theorem is, if in any network the voltage sources with series internal resistances are connected in parallel, voltage source with series internal resistance are connected in parallel like this, V1, V2, V3, then it is replaced by a equivalent circuit with single voltage source and series resistance, and this is a formula to calculate V equivalent and R equivalent. Similarly, in any network, if current sources with parallel internal resistance, this is a current source with parallel internal resistance, if such current source with parallel internal resistance are connected in series, here they are connected in series, then it is replaced by a equivalent circuit with single current source and parallel resistance. Here current source value is I1 R1, I2 R2 plus and so on, IN Rn by R1 plus R2 plus and so on Rn. Similarly, G equivalent is 1 by R1 plus R2 plus R3 and so on Rn. Now using Milliman's theorem for the current sources with series internal resistances, we will solve this question. So here resistance R1 is 20 and the current I1 is 10 ampere. Resistance R2 is 2 ohm. R2 is 2 ohm and the current I2 is 20 ampere. Resistance R3 is 2 ohms and the current I3 is 30 ampere. Now the formula to calculate equivalent current or Norton current is I1 R1 10 into 2 plus I2 R2 20 into 2 plus I3 R3 30 into 2 divided by R1 plus R2 plus R3, 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is 20 ampere. Similarly, R equivalent is 1 by G equivalent. So G equivalent is R1 plus R2 plus R3. its value is 2 plus 2 plus 2, it is 6 ohms. So here G equivalent is G equivalent is 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3, that is G equivalent is 1 by R1 is 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is 1 by 6. We know that R equivalent is 1 by G equivalent, so 1 by 1 by 6 is 6 ohms. So correct answer is 20 amperes and 6 ohms. Next question. Law of conservation of energy is evident from which of the following network theorems? The correct answer is Telegan's theorem. So this Telegan's theorem states that sum of powers delivered is equal to sum of powers absorbed. That is, sum of internal powers in all branches of a lumped network is 0. Telegan's theorem implies law of conservation of energy. Next, Milliman's theorem. Just now we have seen Milliman's theorem statement. A voltage sources with series internal resistance are connected in parallel, then it is replaced with equivalent circuit consist of equivalent voltage source with series resistance. Similarly, the Milliman's theorem for current sources with parallel resistances are the current sources with parallel internal resistances are connected in series, then it is replaced by an equivalent circuit with single current source and parallel resistance. So this is a statement for Milliman's theorem. Next is maximum power transfer theorem. So this MPT, maximum power transfer theorem, states that maximum power will be delivered to the load when load impedance is equal to complex conjugate of source impedance. That is, ZL is equal to ZS star. If it is real load, RL is equal to RS. Load impedance is equal to source impedance for maximum power transfer. Next is Thevenin's theorem. So this Thevenin's theorem states that any two-terminal linear bilateral network having a number of voltage and current sources and resistances, these are replaced by a single equivalent circuit or a simple equivalent circuit consist of single voltage source with series resistance. That is, the voltage source value is VTH and resistance is RTH, Thevenin's resistance. While calculating Thevenin's resistance, independent voltage sources are short circuited and independent current sources are open circuited. So for this question, the correct answer is Telegan's theorem, which satisfies the law of conservation of energy. Next question. Voltage across the resistor in a RL circuit with a 5 volts supply voltage at time t is equal to 1 second is. So this question is deleted from the question paper because in the question they did not mention whether it is series RL circuit or parallel RL circuit. So they have mentioned simply generalize the term RL circuit with supply voltage 5 times. So assume, we will try to solve this question by assuming it is a series RLC circuit. For series RL circuit, inductor at t is equal to 0 plus is open circuit. In steady state, inductor acts like a short circuit. The time constant of series RL circuit is time constant tau is equal to L by R 10 power minus 6. Now, current in series RLC circuit is I is equal to V by R 1 minus e power minus t by tau. If it is in steady state, here the time t is equal to 1 second. So the if time period is t greater than 5 times of time constant, then circuit is in steady state. This is a condition to find whether the circuit is in steady state or not. Here time 1 second is very high, much greater than 5 times of 10 power minus 6. Therefore, at t is equal to 1 second, at t is equal to 1 second, the circuit is in steady state. In steady state, the current flowing through the in steady state, this inductor acts like a short circuit. Now the equivalent circuit is consists of only resistor. And this is short circuit connected by a voltage source of 5 volts. 5 volts 1 kilo ohm. Now the current flowing through the circuit is I is equal to V by R, that is 5 by 1 kilo. Answer is 5 milliamperes. The steady state current is 5 milliamperes. Steady state current I of t is 5 milliampere. So none of the options are correct. So first is they did not mention whether it is series RL circuit or parallel RL circuit. If we assume and try to solve this question by using series RL circuit, the current will be 5 milliampere. So none of the options are correct, and this question is deleted from the question paper.